So welcome to AssetRush Talk, where we talk with the innovators and the pioneers of the financial markets. I'm here today with Sina from 21 Shares. Sina, introduce yourself.
Hi Philippe, thank you very much for inviting me. Yes, my name is Sina, like you said, and I've been in the financial industry for already 27 years. And for 2 years now, I have been at 21 Shares, responsible for Switzerland, for the Swiss market. Super excited to be here with you.
Absolutely fantastic. Great to have you. And I mean, you had great success with the company and also in personal life. So tell us a bit, what drives you? What are your ambitions and what do you want to change?
Sure. Thank you for telling that we have success. Yes, indeed we have a lot of success in the company. I'm super happy about that. The company is only 3 years old and we touched this year almost the 3 billion asset under management at 21 Shares. So we are super proud of that. What drives me in general, this is really easy to say. I love success, of course. I want to make an impact in the industry. And I like to connect and to give some added value for the company, but also for people, not only for a company, because people are very important as well.
That's absolutely true, and great that you value that. So what are the impacts of your actions?
Yeah, it's always difficult how you see yourself, but I would say I think I'm just I stay myself, and I'd like to connect with different people, try to understand them, try to see where I can help them also, because I think it's typically for maybe a woman. I'd like to help them, and I'd like to kind of take them with me and to show them maybe also a little bit, or guide them, I have to say, because it's not a showing, it's a guiding and a cooperation, how to go forward, and it's for not only for business, it's for all kind of different subjects.
How do you think that the actions at 21 Shares impact the markets today?
The co-founders just found actually something which was missing in the industry, because we make crypto assets as easy as buying a stock. You can invest with your already existing account or broker. And I think they found exactly the solution for people that they can invest in crypto assets very easily and safely, and of course also regulated.
So you're doing listed products that are available for public distribution on crypto assets, on various crypto assets in liquid form. So who are the main investors in your products, and what is the target group of your products?
Sure, it's correct what you said, Philippe. Yes, it's indeed it's regulated. It's highly liquid because we have independent market makers who regulate the liquidity. So it's not an issue. So our target group is everybody, if you want to. But of course, about 75% of our clients are institutional. If I say now institutional, it's mainly private banks, independent asset managers, hedge funds, family offices. But since there is no minimum amount, if I have to say, like for a hedge fund or for something, everybody can invest in our products. So myself, I hold our products. My friends, my family hold our products. And it's very easy. It's very, very easy to buy, like with your existing account. Like you said, there's a Swiss ISIN number. And so you can even for yourself, you could try and put that into e-banking and buy that.
Wonderful. So is it mostly brought in as a mix into the portfolios, as a diversification? Do you think that you make a difference in diversification of asset allocations?
Yes, of course, because what is really great about our product also is we are, I think, worldwide the biggest crypto issuer of the ETPs, exchange traded products. We have 20 of them. We just launched a couple of weeks ago 2 new baskets. So there are even baskets where you can kind of have in one shot 5 or 10 biggest cryptos in your portfolio. And yes, you can add the ETPs very easily in your asset allocation. And that's for sure an added value for every asset allocation, to take it so easily that you can mix that with your existing portfolio.
Now, you mentioned that you're the biggest ETP provider at the moment globally. Where do you see your main difference as a business? Or where do you do things differently than others?
I think what we do differently than others is that everything what I said is it's highly professional, it's regulated, it's very safe, it's easy, and we have, of course, like really great, also a very great team, because the knowledge in-house of our company is just amazing. We have even sometimes some internal courses where the experts from our company give us some courses. I think that's also a main difference, that we have this very high knowledge, which we share internal with the people. But of course we do that also, we can educate and help the industry to understand what's going on and which kind of cryptos and why and what's going on in the market. And we always say, and it's something I repeat at every talk, education is key. Because it's like when you would eat something, Philip, and I would say like, eat that, and it's maybe rice which is green and you don't know what's going on, you don't want to touch it, right? So you have to educate the people and tell them what is the advantage, how should you invest? I mean, like in which kind of crypto should you invest and what should you take care of, the risks also involved, all this combination.
So basically it's your experience and execution of these products, and clearly also the actually distribution and bringing it to market and making it easy to invest. So how do you think that affects the whole ecosystem of digital assets?
Oh, I think it's. I don't know if you have already tried to go into a DeFi, decentralized finance, or if you bought something for yourself, for cryptos at a wallet, right? It's not so easy to do that, because you need to have a certain knowledge, IT knowledge, or you see to transfer the money around. And I think that we make it much easier and safer to help the investors to get an exposure to these digital assets, to these crypto assets. Yes.
So you think making it bankable, bringing into the classic bankable portfolio and into the deposits also makes it easier for institutional clients, clearly, but also for private individuals?
Yes, of course, because I saw it last time we had a course internal, and they showed us how we went, for example, to set up a wallet with us and show us how to move around. And yes, it's not so easy. It's a little bit kind of wild west still today, because don't forget, it's still very early stage. I mean, you guys also, with your business, it's still early stage. I think many people are not aware how much of this digital advantage, of this digital investments will still come in the near future.
I mean, we both help the ecosystem to grow by building bridges for institutional investors into digital assets. Now, we at Gen2 have more of a bottom-up approach, actively managed certificates, products that are tailor-made one by one, actually for individual strategies and underlying endeavors. Now, on your side, it's more the top shelf situation of these investment products. It's more a top-down approach from really listed products. Where do you see your difference in the whole ecosystem as a company, or where do you position yourself in that ecosystem, and where do you think you bring most added value?
All our listed products, they're validated by SIX. We cannot just issue any product we want. Where we make a difference in the ecosystem, I think clearly that we help people to understand about the crypto market. I think also that we've kind of, like you mentioned really well, it's a bridge. It's a bridge between the traditional world towards the new world. I always say, and I think Henny, our founder, he said it clearly also in the talks, we are not Netflix. we are just a blockbuster at the moment, you know. I think this is going even further later on with what we are doing at the moment. At the moment, like you really clearly said, and I agree with that, it's a bridge, and we help people to jump on that and to, again, one more time, sorry, I repeat myself, to educate them and what's going on and what is existing and what is safe and what isn't safe, etc. But where we make a difference, we help them to understand and to help them that they can keep the assets with them as a bank or independent asset manager, that they can still provide a solution for their customers. Because the customers are asking about this new kind of technology. It's often, I'm coming from the banking world, it's not the banks they want to advance in general. They sometimes even said in the beginning, oh, Sina, we don't have time for that, you know, now we have other issues to solve. I think they need a solution for their customers, and there we can make a difference.
Finally, I think the whole market is driven to investors and to serve their needs in the best possible way. So I clearly see that you have this point, the easy access to these underlyings through ETPs. What would be your wish, if you could have one, the golden ticket, so to say, for your company's development?
Oh, I mean, like I wish that our company stays how it is now, because I think our internal culture is really great. We have a lovely team of almost now 90 people. We are in Switzerland, which is our home market, and we are also in the US, New York City, and we will grow. And I hope with the spirit and with the knowledge and with this go and go attitude, we will spread the world and we can have our great products all over the world. That's my wish for our company.
So you expand the investment universe together with your clients, with your team, with your investors. So that's certainly the right way to go, and certainly to open up this universe even further. Now, let me talk a bit about the growth that you create. I mean, you talked about 3 billion in assets that through your solution gotten into digital underlyings. Where do you see that going?
Well, I have to correct, we almost had 3 billion. It wasn't 3 billion. Now at the moment I think we're about 2.7, it depends a little bit. Where I see that going, I have to repeat myself, I think we're just at very early stage. I think it's not too late to come in. I think, and I don't think that, but I see it even if I talk to investors and I talk to banks and we're going step by step to make this crypto industry more mainstream. So I think that more and more people will come in. In the beginning, we're just like IT people, venture capital people, people from, you know, a little bit more like, would say like risky underlyings or risky asset classes. I think now the thing is, now I discuss this with very normal people. I mean, like people coming from traditional background, like from everybody's now talking or more and more talking about this crypto industry, because I think crypto is not only money. It's kind of the internet of money. It's really, it can get really large, and I think people completely do underestimate this power of this change which is coming in the evolution of our time today.
What can you tell us about the blockchain economy as such? What do you think that the blockchain economy will bring to the markets, to the people, and maybe also to the future?
I think that there will be so many different businesses and so many different technologies which will be built on blockchain. I mean, blockchain, people think like, oh, blockchain is a very exciting thing. Blockchain is a digital database, and a digital database is used for so many different things. And I think this technology will be spread all over so many different business, not only in finance. I would say like it touches even the chain industry, or it touches like, I don't know, things for notaries or whatever it goes. Like, I think it will really spread on every kind of sector probably.
So where do you think you oppose, and what would you like to see from other market participants to have a better understanding for what you do and for this market and in this market?
What I would like to see is that if I go to, for example, like banks or to people from the financial industry, first of all, I would really like to see that they don't see us as a threat. They see us more like a friend, because we kind of provide them a solution for themselves and also for their clients, that they have a passive managed solution for investing into this crypto underlyings in a regulated, easy and cost-efficient way. And we also think that it's good that there are different players in this industry. There must be different players, you know, because there's so much space. Because we hope also that they understand that this industry, you cannot hold that back. Crypto assets will survive. I also wish they would understand that this cryptos assets, they are meant to stay. It's not just a trend like that, or a bubble, or even a Ponzi system, what I hear from time to time, that they understand what this is something which can be fixed, be included in the asset allocation, you know.
What would you say to the people that are not in this market right now, and how do you want to inspire them actually to get into these markets?
So for the new issuers, I would say, like, welcome to join the club. There is space for everybody. I would also say, like, we are a very strong player, and I think we have at the moment quite a bit of the market shares worldwide. And I would also say, like, yes, we are early stage. The market will grow, I think, amazingly in the next couple of years. And welcome to the club, I would say.
Great. So one last question, not an easy one, and you sure couldn't prepare for that one, but why would you say in just a few words why you do the things you do?
I do this because I love challenge. I love when I can help people. I love when I can drive people, when I go into a new trend. And I want to make the people aware that don't ignore that. Don't ignore this technology. Go out, learn about it, and use it for yourself. Try it, and get the drive and the taste for it. Don't be afraid about it, you know. Don't be afraid about it.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for this talk. Sina, I'm sure we will hear a lot more from you and a lot more from 21 Shares. Only the best success. You're doing amazing so far, so I can only support that. I will support you and your team going forward. And thank you very much. Great to have you here.
Thank you so much, Philippe. See you next time again. Thank you.